passed out. These cramps must be very painful.
Yeah, they look painful. I mean, football players, pretty tough guys, and they're out there, and they look like they're hurting out there, so.
But then again, you can't really blame them. They are all obviously working very hard to make this a great game.
Yeah, they're probably really tired, sore, and I'm sure cramping can't make it any better. All right, looks like the teams are going back out on the field, but he is still down. Yeah, looks like the trainers look like they're trying to massage his calves, maybe to work that out, see if he can get back up and get back playing. All right. So we got the teams back out there.
Looks like that may be number 33, Will Walker, but we are still unsure.
Yeah, if it is Will Walker is a very critical part of their offense and defense.
A very inopportune moment.
Oh, and it is.
Very inopportune moment for the Cienega Bobcats to have, I think, 3 critical players to get injured.
Yeah, it's very strange, but hopefully they'll all be okay and everything will be worked out. I'm sure they'll be back in the game later.
Once again, this is Basha's 3rd down, 10 to go on the 15-yard line.
All right, and they're all lined up, ready to get this game back on a move. Ryan Kelly waiting for the snap, and let's see what's going on. All right.
And it looks like there is the snap. Hands it off to Hunter Dean Gibson, and he is running.
He just dodged a Cienega player.
That's some good maneuvering. He is really moving. Oh, and he gets tackled. That was by a few Bobcats.
That was some really good skills and footwork done by Hunter Dean Gibson. Just couldn't quite get past the Cienega defense for that play. And now it is 4th and down with 10 to go. Ball still on the 15-yard line.
You definitely have to admit, though, although that did not gain them any yards, that still was some very good maneuvering and running by Hunter Dean Gibson.
Oh, excuse me. Actually, it is 4th down, 21 to go, and on the Basha 26-yard line. All right, Ryan Kelly, he's trying to make a pass. He's not sure what to do. Ooh, he passes it. Good. He passes it to number 10, Carl McIntyre. Gets tackled. But I don't know if it was enough to get them that 1st down.
It looks like the ball is now in Cienega's possession. This is their 1st down, 10 to go on the the 18-yard line. About 4 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah, Basha just they made the catch. They just couldn't get far enough to get that 1st down. And the ball was turned over to the Cienega Bobcats.
Cienega once again trying to evaluate the next play. On the line.
All right, yep. Cienega's offense lining up on the line.
There's a snap to Tyler Hammonds. He hands it off to, I'm not sure.
It looks like he was trying to hand it off to number 52, Gilbert Hernandez, but he tried to hold on to that ball, and it didn't work out that well for him.
Tried to change the play up, and it seems that it did not work to their advantage.
Oh, looks like they are switching out. They're switching out some people. Let's see what's going on. They may have just switched out their quarterback.
Oh, on Cienega's team, we have been seeing quite the switch up in the past few minutes with the injuries as well, too.
Oh no, looks like everything's the same right now, quarterback-wise. Oh, and the refs blew their whistles. Let's see what's going on.
Possibly another timeout by one of the teams. Yes, that was a timeout on the Cienega Bobcats once again.
They have 1 remaining timeout left.
Seems like both teams are trying to figure out what to do. Quite the change-up on Cienega Bobcats, especially with the 3, I believe, injured players.
Yeah, we'll be seeing if they'll be getting back out there. Couldn't yet see all the numbers on their offense line right now, but we'll be finding out later if they're going to be back out there playing, which I'm sure they will be. I'm sure their cramps will not last for the rest of this game.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate if they could not return to this game because, as we have said before, they were very crucial to Cienega early in the game, so hopefully they will be able to make a reappearance. And it looks like both teams are back on that line of scrimmage. Siena's getting ready. Tyler Hammond's ready for that snap. And
yeah,
there
okay,
it
he's
is.
got it.
Passes it. Oh, looks like it was meant for number 31, Brandon Vesterdale, but it was incomplete, it seems. Yes, that was an incomplete pass. This is now the Cienega Bobcats' 3rd down, 14 to go on the 14-yard line.
And that play was blocked by number 21, Seth Dumbia, who had 4 interceptions in Basha's game last week against Liberty. On his birthday, he was doing really good, and we haven't seen that out of him again tonight, but you never know.
Yeah, Cienega's really going to have to pull hard in these next 3 minutes if they want to stand a chance to catch up to Basha.
Looks like the ball is to number 3, and he gets wiped out, but that was a pretty good pass. It was to number 3, Tristan Jury. He's one of the better, well-recognized players on the Cienega Bobcats, and he got some major yardage for Cienega in that play.
Yes, Tristan Jury, number 3, was one of those injured players, and also number 2, Nico Abieta, is also back on the field, another player who was injured, so...
Yeah, it looks like Cienega's 1st down, 10 to go, with the ball on the 40-yard line.
Perhaps we'll see a comeback. Hammonds gets the snap, hands it off to number
25, Aaron Sauls, and he gets a little bit of yardage, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Yes, that is a 2nd down, 5 to go on the 45-yard line.
Tackle on the Bears, or tackle from the Bears, for number 17, Liam Burns.
Yes, this is a very crucial 2 minutes, 30 seconds for the Bobcats if they want to make a comeback.
Yeah, and they're lining back up right now. Let's see what's going to happen. 2nd down, 5 to go, with the ball on the 45-yard line.
Hammond's getting ready.
All right, and he looks like he's going to hand it off, but it's a fake. He looks like he's running. Oh, nope, passes it to number 3. Oh, and he caught it. That was a good catch. Tristan Jury, again, out here making big plays for Cienega.
Yes, especially pretty much right after an injury. It's very good to see players that have enough drive to be able to just get right back into the game and keep playing even after an injury.
Yeah, Cienega's team looks like they're really trying hard, really, their offense is doing really good actually right now, trying to make big plays and make this comeback for themselves.
There's a snap
right,
to Hammond, passes it to number
9,
Nico Jordan. Looks like they gained some yards. That is the 2nd down for the Cienega Bobcats. 10 to go on, or 4 to go, I'm sorry, on the 35-yard line.
All right, and they're getting ready to go back out there in a huddle right now, probably trying to figure out their next play, the next move for their offense, and they're back on the line of scrimmage, lining up.
Pressure's on for Basha's defense.
Yeah, it is. Oh, looks like number 33 is back out there too. Oh, and he gets the ball and he's running it. Oh, no, that wasn't. It was a fake to number 33, but he's back out after his injury.
Yes, Cienega seems to really be pulling through that bag of tricks to try to get past Basha's defense.
Yeah, a lot of fake handoffs to players, or we didn't really see them doing that many throws at first, but now they are, and they're doing pretty good with it.
Thanks to that fake handoff, it is now Cienega Bobcats once again 1st down, 10 to go on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, so looks like all the players that got injured somewhat are back on the field and playing again.
There's that snap to Hammonds, passes it.
Oh, but it's incomplete, meant for number 2, Nico Abieto.
Yeah, those 3 players who were injured, Nico Abieta, Tristan Jury, and Will Walker, seem to really be trying to make a comeback after their injuries, trying to make up for it.
Yeah, looks like they're switching out some players on both teams. real quick. Bobcats have the ball 2nd and 10 from the Bears 30-yard line. All right, and they're lined back up.
Hammond's getting ready once again for that snap.
Got it, and is off to number 9.
Nico
He's still
Jordan.
going. Oh, he's down, but to number 9, yes, Nico Jordan, Jr.
Yes, Nico Jordan has been seeing some good plays recently in this quarter. Cienega really pulling hard to try to get at least one touchdown before this quarter is finished. It is now their 3rd down, 6 to go on the 26-yard line.
About 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. All right, and they're back out on the line of scrimmage, lining up. Oh, and it looks like that snap went right over Tyler Hammond's head, and yeah, looks like there won't be making a touchdown for this quarter, but you never know.
Yes, they do still have one more quarter to make a comeback, but these next few seconds still are very crucial.
Looks like there may have been a false start on the Cienega Bobcats, got pushed back a little bit. It's 3rd down, 11 to go, ball on their 31-yard line.
Yeah, not very good news for the Bobcats. There's that snap. Hands it up. Oh, that was a fake handoff. He passes it to,
It was intended for 3 Tristan Jury, but looks like it may have got picked off by number 21 of Basha, Seth Dumbia.
It was a very swift movement with that big handoff. Unfortunately, the pass couldn't quite get there, almost being intercepted by the Basha Bears.
Yeah, they're pretty good at those fake handoffs. I think the ball's in the other person's hand, and before I know it, it's thrown across the field. So they seem to have perfected that fake handoff pretty well.
Yes, if only they could simply just get the pass to follow the way through, it would be perfect.
Yeah, it looks like it's 4th down, 11 to go with the ball on 31-yard line. So they will be punting it. Number 17. Jacob Hackett punting the ball for Cienega Bobcats.
Only 9 seconds left in this quarter. And
the kick was no good. 3 seconds left in this quarter. Bears 28, Cienega Bobcats 16.
Now we are currently waiting for the ball to transfer to the position of the Basha Bears. This will be the Bears' 1st down then to go on the 31-yard line with only 3 seconds left in this quarter.
Yeah, so we basically only have one more quarter to go after these 3 seconds, and score hasn't changed much.
Looks like they're on that line of scrimmage once again, trying to figure it out. Obviously, anything can really happen in these next 3 seconds, but probably nothing major.
Yeah, I'm sure if Basha's gonna make any plays, it's not gonna be until the 4th quarter. Oh, looks like there may be a penalty on Basha. They're moving back a few yards. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hold on, let's see. Yep, yes, looks like they got a penalty.
Yep, seems like the ball was moved all the way back to Basha's 20-yard line. Still 1st down, 10 to go.
All right, 1st and 10, 20 on the 20-yard line, and Ryan Kelly passes it to number 1, Hunter Dean Gibson. That was a great pass, some good yardage, and yep, that makes it another 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Seems like yet another great quarter. No points scored. The score still sits at Basha 28 points, Cienega Bobcats at 16, but lots of great plays from both teams. A few speed bumps with some injuries, but Cienega bounced right back.
And this is the start of our 4th and final quarter. Clock hasn't started yet with 12 minutes left in the game. Bears 28, Cienega Bobcats still 16.
Right now the teams are both on their sidelines or around their sidelines, trying to evaluate how they're going to play out this last half.
Yeah, It's going to be really interesting to see what Cienega does, if they're still going to try to push through or if they're just going to be one of those teams that just accepts that that they could lose. I mean, they could still make this win, but
well,
it'll really show what kind of team they are by how they play this last
yes,
quarter.
well, what I've seen of the team so far and their players, I doubt that they are a team that simply accepts defeat. I'm sure they're not going to go down without a fight, but same goes for Basha as well. Both offense and defense for both teams have been fairly decent this game. Both seem to be countering each other pretty equally.
Yeah, that's true. Basha making a few more touchdowns than Cienega, but they're still doing really good. They're still equally making good offense plays, good defense plays, and we'll just see. Basha has the ball right now, though, so let's start this final quarter. All right, looks like they lined up. Oh, Brian Kelly didn't see the pass, but he caught it and passed to number 2, MJ Harris. That was a good recovery for Ryan Kelly. Didn't look like he was trying to talk to a player about making a different play or what was going to happen, and the ball was snapped, but he was really good on recovering that and making the play still. All right, so they're lined back up.
Ryan Kelly gets the snap, hands it off to, it looks like number
12.
Looks like number 12.
Deshaun Goodman.
And with that play, that is Basha's 3rd down. 10 to go on the 42. Oh, sorry, 1 to go on the 42-yard line.
And
Still about.
Play. Oh, it looks like Deshaun Goodman running down the
running.
field. 30,
he's going.
20, 10.
Looks like it's going to be another touchdown for
Basha Bears.
This now puts the Basha Bears at a whopping 34 points.
Yeah, wow, that was a great play, executed well by Ryan Kelly and Deshaun Goodman. We didn't see him earlier on in this game, but looks like he's becoming a threat in this last quarter. Now we're going to see if the extra point is good, kicked by Trent Lenz, number 8.
And if I'm not mistaken, we have seen quite a few good touchdowns like that similarly in the previous quarters as well. They seem to be very good at perfecting that, coming out when you least expect it to make a comeback. And Cienega's going to have to work extra hard to pull up.
Yep, and Trent Lenz, and it's good. His kick is good. That makes Basha Bears 35, Cienega Bobcats 16.
Still about 11 minutes left in this second half. Cienega's really going to have to push hard, and because I'm sure Basha is not willing to give up this lead so easily.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for the Cienega Bobcats to make a comeback if they want to beat the Bears, but, you know, anything's possible. Basha offense really showing us that they are putting in work for this quarter.
Seems like both teams are once again at their sidelines, but it seems like they are now returning to the fields.
Trent Lenz is going to make that kick to the Cienega Bobcats.
And this will really be Cienega's moment to shine and see if they can make a comeback in these next few minutes. In fact, these next few minutes, in my opinion, are very crucial for them, seeing as the score sits at Basha Bears 35 and Bobcats at 16.
Yeah, if the Cienega Bobcats want to come back and win this, they're going to need to really work through this, and they're going to need to make a touchdown if they want to have a chance of beating Basha tonight.
Yes, they're going to need a few touchdown miracles in order to win this one. Trent Lenz going for that kick. There it is.
Looks good.
Looks like it is caught.
Oh, and looks like it is caught and received by number 24, Dylan Howell from the Cienega Bobcats. Basha defense going out on the out on the field and switching out with the special teams.
Looks like they got some good yards on that. Not great, but still good.
Yeah, you can't really tell from a kick return, I feel like, on how the offense is going to do for these next few plays. But we'll see what the quarterback, which I believe is still Tyler Hammonds, is going to do for these next plays. They have switched a quarterback out a few times tonight, so I'm not quite sure, but we'll see.
But Cienega has worked its way through some tight situations this game.
Oh, it looks like they may have actually changed. Oh, nope. Tyler Hammonds is still the quarterback for Cienega. Looks like he's running it and just slid down because he didn't really want to get tackled.
Looks like he was tackled by number 7 and 52 on the Basha Bears.
Yeah, number 7, Nick Ogden, and number 52. Oh, number 52, Blake Tibbetts. So Cienega has 2nd down, 10 to go with the ball on their 23-yard line. There's about 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
Again, one of the many ways that you can see how Basha's defense is quite good at countering Cienega's offense.
Yeah, so offense lining back up on the line of scrimmage, getting ready. And let's see what they do. We have 10 to go.
Hammond's getting ready for that snap. There it is. Looks like he hands it off to number 25.
But doesn't make much yardage, if any.
That was a handoff to number 25, Aaron Sauls.
And it was tackled by the Bears, number 7, Nick Ogden.
Yes, it's very clear Cienega is really pushing to try to gain some extra yards. They are really going to have to pull a few touchdowns if they wish to beat the Basha Bears.
Yeah, with this 3rd down, 13 to go, ball on the 20-yard line, looked like they may have got pushed back 3 yards. This next play right here is going to be pretty crucial for to see if they get this touchdown.
There's a snap. He passes it. Looks like it's to number 3, Tristan Jury, but it is incomplete, it seems. Would have been better for Cienega if he had caught that. That would have been a great amount of yards. Once again, that was passed from number 12, Tyler Hammonds, to number 3, Tristan Jury.
Looks like Tristan Jury may be having some issues again, looking like he may be cramping, stretching his leg out right now on the field. And the trainers are going back out. Yeah, we've seen, this is the 2nd time we've seen Tristan Jury down with cramps tonight. And yeah, we'll see if he gets back up. I'm sure he will recover just like last time and get back out there. But this makes it a 4th down for Cienega, 13 to go with the ball on 20. I'm guessing they'll punt it, but we're not quite sure yet.
And with only about 9 minutes left in the second half, Cienega is seriously going to have to work hard, quite possibly pull off a few miracles if they actually wish to defeat Basha. Once again, the score sits at the Basha Bears 35 points, Cienega Bobcats at 16.
Yeah, even if Cienega doesn't pull this one off with a win, it's very apparent that they belong in Division I now, and they're doing a really good job with their first game, I would say, moving up from D2. And I think that they'll match up pretty well with some other schools in this division.
Yes, but I'm sure, as most people know, with any sport, you can't really count your chickens before they hatch. Getting ready for that snap. There's that snap. Looks like he's punting it. There's the punt. And there was the punt. Looks like the ball is down around the 49-yard line. Yes, that is the 1st down, 10 to go on the 49-yard line. Still about 9 minutes left in the second half.
Yeah, Basha's offense out there, okay, getting ready to make a play. Let's see. All right, they're lining up on the line of scrimmage.
Ryan Kelly getting ready once again.
Looks like it was passed to number 12.
Oh, he's going, and he's going.
Deshaun
it's going to be another touchdown.
It's going to be another touchdown by Deshaun Goodman. This is his 2nd touchdown in a row. Basha really pulling this off. It's going to be nearly impossible for Cienega to bring this comeback. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. And Basha's offense really stepping it up this quarter.
Yeah, that is very unbelievable. Yet another good touchdown. This puts the Basha Bears at 41 and Cienega still sitting down low at 16 points.
Yeah, getting ready for that extra point by Trent Lenz. Looks like he's getting ready to kick it, and
here comes the kick, and It
It is good.
is good.
So that makes it 42 Basha, 16 Cienega. Deshaun Goodman, we didn't see him a lot in the first, second, or third quarter of the game, but all of a sudden, fourth quarter, he's making some huge plays. Maybe Basha didn't want to show off how good he was, didn't want him to be a someone that the Cienega defense targeted, but he's doing a great job and really surprising a lot of people by doing so good in this fourth quarter.
Not too sure what Cienega will be planning for this last half. Considering what the score is, they're really going to try hard. Luckily for them, they are on offense next, so this is their quite possibly last moment to bring some points back to their side of the scoreboard.
Yeah, Trent Len's getting ready for that kick. Cienega's out there ready for that kick return, maybe trying to at least get a few more touchdowns in before the end of the game. It'd be really, really hard for them to beat Basha at this point. But
And
still,
we have
you never
number
know.
8, Trent Lenz, over on the Basha Bears, getting ready for the kick once again. Here comes the kick. There it is. And it looks like that one is picked up by number 25 of the Cienega Bobcats, Aaron Sauls. Ooh,
and he gets dragged down by number 54, Zach Watkins of the Basha Bears.
Not a good start for the Bobcats, considering the situation. This will make it the Bobcats' first down, 10 to go on what looks like to be the 12-yard line with about 8 minutes and 48 seconds left of this half.
Yeah, looking at Basha's defense tonight, Zach Watkins, you've heard his name a lot. He's a junior at Basha High School, and he's making some pretty good plays, really taking those offensive players of Cienega down fast and helping their defense really be strong tonight.
Bobcats now just coming out of one of their very familiar huddles. There is that snap to Nick Hammonds.
It almost looked like it was an interception, almost caught by number 32, Ethan DeFrance, but I don't think it was quite complete.
Yes, that pass, I believe, was meant for Tristan Jury, number 3 on the Cienega Bobcats. That will be the second down, 10 to go for the Cienega Bobcats once again on the 12-yard line.
All right, and so they're in a huddle right now, breaking out of that, and Cienega's offense, second down, 10 to go with the ball on the 12-yard line with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in this, the rest of this game. He hands it off to number 33, Will Walker, a player we've heard a lot of tonight, also known as the Nasty Walker.
Yes, and Will Walker is definitely trying to help Cienega out a lot. It looks like he gained them enough yards to get them their first down once again. 10 to go on the first down, 10 to go on the 3-yard line, it seems, or no.
Yeah, and they're back out there.
I'm sorry, the 23rd-yard line. Scoreboard took a bit longer to update. About 8 minutes left in this half.
All right, number 12, quarterback looks like he gets sacked by number 52 from Basha's, Blake Tibbetts.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to run it there, but as usual, Basha's defense was right there to take him down. This is Cienega's second down, 13 to go on what looks like to be the 20-yard line. I would try to be optimistic for the Bobcats, but given the circumstances and the score sitting at Bears 42, Bobcats 16, it is very, very difficult.
Looks like we've definitely seen Cienega making some better plays early on in the game. Looks like they may not be trying as hard right now, but you never know. Quarterback trying to find someone to pass it to and gets to number 31, which is Brandon Bestrel. But it's hit pretty hard.
Yeah, looks like he gained some yards, but was taken back a few with that tackle.
All right, in the Cienega Bobcats.
There's a flag thrown. Looks like the refs are trying to discuss the penalty.
Looks like it's going to be a personal foul on Cienega.
Ugh. things are not looking so bright for Cienega right now.
Yeah, they're going to move back a little bit. Yeah, lost some yards definitely on that one where they thought they gained some because the flag was thrown.
It looks like that is looks like that's about a 10-yard penalty. This is their second down, 23 to go on the 10-yard line. That 10-yard penalty is definitely going to hurt them in the long run.
Yeah, they're now at second down and 23 with the ball on the 10-yard line with about 7 minutes left in this game.
There's a snap to Nick Hammonds. He's looking for someone to pass it to. Sees someone, throws it.
And there's an
interception
on Basha, but it looks like there was a flag thrown, so we'll have to see.
Looked like that pass was meant for actually number 21, Caleb Bost on the Cienega Bobcats, someone that we haven't quite heard of yet this game.
Yeah, we have a penalty on the play. Looks like that was done by number 9, Elijah Landeros.
Cienega's really cannot afford another penalty. And it seems like the refs are discussing for about some commotion
they're
on the
discussing
field.
what just happened with that play, if they're going to give it to Basha, which I'm sure they will.
Not sure who the penalty was on quite yet. It was on Basha, which means Cienega is going to gain some yards.
Looks like it was a pass interference on the Bears.
Yes, however, even if they are going to gain some yards from that penalty on the Bears, they're going to need a lot more than that to pull through. About a little under 7 minutes left in this last half, and Cienega is really going to have to push. This is their second down, 8 to go on the 25-yard line. Once again, score sits at Bears 42 points, Cienega Bobcats at 16.
Yeah, I guess it looks like that means the interception was no good. Cienega's offense still out there.
Nick Hammonds
passed it to number 9. He's running it down the field. Oh, he's going. It was at number 9, Nico Jordan.
That is definitely the type of yard advantage that they need to pull through. Once again, it is very hard to be optimistic for the Bobcats given the circumstances, but as many know, you cannot judge a book by its cover, especially with a few minutes left in this last half. Seems like they're getting back on that line of scrimmage. Can really tell that Cienega is pushing. There's a snap by Hammonds. Hands it off to number 9 once again, Nico Jordan. And it looks like
that's a second down.
Yes, it was not quite enough to get them their first down. It is their second down, 3 to go on the 49-yard line. About 6 minutes left in this last half. Once again, Basha's defense really pushing hard to keep their lead.
Yeah, all right, so we're lining back up on this line of scrimmage. See what's going on. Refs are blowing their whistles again. No one's really sure what's going on. Oh, maybe a timeout. Okay, so Deshaun Goodman, he just made the last 2 touchdowns, and some people might not know that he is one of our recent transfers from actually Mississippi. Yeah, he's doing great out there tonight, really showing he belongs on the Basha varsity football team, and I'm looking forward to see more of what he does in games down the line.
And judging by the looks of it, the Cienega coaches are not quite happy with the circumstances of this game. What used to be a pretty even score is now pretty much a landslide victory, it would seem, but only time will be able to tell.
Still about 6 minutes left on the clock. Both teams are still out there working, trying to get a few more touchdowns before this game ends. All right, so second down, 3 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line for Cienega. And he passes it. Fake handoff. And it goes backwards.
Going on there. It looked like he was trying to hand it off once again to Nico Jordan, number 9, but there seemed to be some interference with that from the Basha Bears.
Yeah, it looks like there was some interference, so it was an incomplete pass for the Basha Bears, or for the Cienega Bobcats. Basha Bears defense doing really good out there right now.
Yes, and with 5 minutes, 48 seconds left in this last half, I'm sure the pressure is definitely on the Cienega Bobcats. The Basha Bears obviously sitting pretty high on their current lead of 42-16.
All right, and they're getting ready.
There's a snap. Again, hands it off to number 9. He's going. It looks like he gets some yards. That might have been enough for a first down.
He's tackled by number 5, Caleb McCrae.
Unfortunately for them, it was not enough to get them their first down. This is now their 4th down. 1 to go. Just missed it on the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Again, about 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in this last half.
Can't really tell if they're gonna actually punt it or if they're gonna try to get this 1 yard. I'm sure they'll try to get this 1 yard with the circumstances of this game right now.
Again, one of the very familiar huddles of the Bobcats. They seem to really be trying to reevaluate their play strategies. Up. Kind of hard to see what happened there.
Yeah, looks like a bear pile and Cienega pile all on top of each other.
Big pile of Bears and Bobcats.
Yep. Okay, looks like that ball may have been handed off to number 72, Eddie Bensing, but let's see. I don't know if they really made any gains on that.
It's very clear to see that with Cienega trying different plays, we're starting to hear from some other players that we haven't heard from early in the game.
Yeah, so that does make Cienega gives them a 1st and 10 with the ball on the 48-yard line, so they still have a chance to get that touchdown.
Yep, about 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in this last half. There may still be some hope at some points, but they are really going to have to work for it.
Yeah,
Tyler
at this
Hammonds.
point, I don't believe there's a really chance that Cienega could pull through and win this.
Oh, Tyler Hammonds looks like he's trying to run it. Oh,
yeah,
he's running
it. And
he was taken down. It looks like by number... Looks like Tyler Hammonds was taken down by number 91 from the Basha Bears.
Yeah, yeah, that was some pretty good yardage for the Cienega Bobcats, considering the quarterback just ran it. Yeah,
And
so
it was enough yards to get them their first down. Once again, 10 to go on the 36-yard line this time. We've gone from 4 minutes, 30 seconds to only about 4 minutes left in this last half. So we'll see what happens.
All right, and so we're back on the line of scrimmage, and the whistles are blown.
Yes, quite typically with this game so far, most of the time when the whistle's blown, there's usually a flag, but this time there isn't one.
Looks like there will be a timeout. Not quite sure who called it yet.
Would be understandable if it was the Bobcats calling a timeout, because they do really need to plan out these next few minutes carefully if they wish to have any chance whatsoever.
Yeah, they're trying to see how this game is going to end for them. Even if they don't pull through with this win, it's going to look better for them and their team if they at least get 1 more touchdown. Yeah, I think they're still working hard to try to get a few more points out on that scoreboard tonight.
Looks like the teams are returning to the line of scrimmage, getting ready for the next play. You can really tell that Basha defense is working probably just as hard as Cienega is to keep them at bay. Tyler Hammonds obviously getting ready for that snap. There it is. Passes it. Looks like that was to number 9, Nico Jordan. He's trying to push through, but he cannot quite make it. And
all right, we have about 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game.
Yes, that was a good attempt by, again, number 9, Nico Jordan. it looked like that was enough yards, however, to get them their first down once again. 10 to go, this time on the 26-yard line. Cienega is slowly but surely pushing their way towards Basha's end zone, but anything can happen in these next few minutes.
Yeah, Bears still with a score of 42. Cienega Bobcats with a score of 16. All right, and their quarterback looks like he's trying to run it. Oh, is there an... Oh, nope, and it is... Looks like it could be complete, but I'm not quite sure who that was passed to.
Have yet another pile of Bobcats and Bears. Very difficult to see what's going on.
Yeah, this defense is really watching the ball and not going towards it, trying to make sure that they don't advance to get this touchdown.
With only about 3 minutes left in this last half, things are not looking so hot for Cienega. Basha Bears still sitting at 42 points. Cienega still sitting at 16.
All right, yep, and we're getting lined back up. Cienega's offense trying to make that touchdown.
There's that snap. Oh, and it was handed off to Tyler Hammond. Oh, no.
It was handed off to number 42, Julian Guzman, by Tyler Hammonds. Didn't make it too far, was tackled by number 5, Caleb McCray.
Yes.
Also for defense tonight, we've heard Caleb McCray's name a lot. He's one of our better defensive players for Basha, really putting in work at practice, in the games, and he's a big contribution to our defensive line.
Looks like that last play got the Bobcats to their first down, 10 to go. Tyler Hammonds passes it to what looked like to be number 10.
And it looks like there may be a touchdown. And they get that touchdown.
Yes, that was a fantastic catch by number 10, Nathan Peterson, on the Cienega Bobcats, it appears.
So now the score is Bears 42 with Cienega 44.
Yes, unfortunately, however, with every goal, that does mean the ball will be in the possession of the Basha Bears. And with only 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this last half, it seems like this is a pretty one-sided battle to me.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot. The scores are a lot similar to Basha's game last week against Liberty, with Basha ending with 42 and Liberty ending with 24.
Yes, and once again, referencing how Basha so far has kept up a fairly decent victory streak. Hopefully they can keep that up for the rest of the season.
Yeah, next week home we take on Centennial, and that was a extra point.
That looked like it was kicked by number 44, Aaron Orrs.
So that makes Bears 42, Bobcats 23.
Overall, I would say that this was a pretty decent game for both teams. Both teams showed a lot of promise early in the game. Both worked very hard.
Yeah, there's about 2 minutes left on the clock. Basha offense about to go out there, probably try to get another touchdown, maybe change their score up a little from last week's. And yeah, they're in a huddle right now, working out what plays they're gonna do, and go out on the field right now for that kick by number 17, Jacob Hackett from Cienega High School.
I think Jacob Hackett has seen his fair share of good kicks this game.
Yeah, Jacob Hackett seems to be a fairly good kicker. Yeah, he seems to be really good, very consistent with his kicks, and yeah, I haven't seen that many bad ones. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yes,
but there was a flag called on that play, so we'll see what happens.
Yes, we seem to have spoken a bit too soon. That kick didn't really get much air, was bouncing quite a bit on the ground, waiting to see who the penalty was called on, perhaps a false start.
Yeah, let's see what's going on right now.
Looks like they're going to let him retry.
Yeah, looks like there could have been a penalty on Basha. Not quite sure yet.
Yes, it looks like that was definitely a penalty on Basha.
There's a timeout now called by the Bears. Yeah, so 2 minutes left in this game. Basha 42, Bobcats 23. I think Basha's trying to go out there, maybe get another touchdown, maybe at least 3 points. Trying to see what happens. Quarterback Ryan Kelly making some good throws tonight, like that one earlier to Hunter Dean Gibson, that one play that got them the touchdown right away in the game. We have Cienega's team running back out on the field and Basha's as well, getting ready for that kick, and Basha's getting ready for that kick return right now.
Yeah, Basha does not show any signs of letting up despite the fact that there is such little time left in the game. Obviously, with anything sports related, you never want to let up in the last few minutes, as that could be your downfall.
Yeah, Coach Todd coaching this team this year, doing a really good job. We have some really great coaches out here, and I think that's a really big part of why Basha is so dedicated.
And
it looks like
kick.
It's another not as great kick. Looks like it was down by number 16, Grant Turner.
Yeah, it looks like Jacob Hackett was really trying to make a better kick. It was a little bit better than the first, but still did not gain a lot of air, similar to the first one. But then again, all the players are, at this point, most likely very exhausted, and they're simply trying to perform at their best. Still 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in this last half. Score still remains as it has for quite some time. Bears at 42, Bobcats at 23.
Basha looks like they're putting a new quarterback out right now. Justin Wheaton didn't get much playing time at all in this game due to Ryan Kelly, but looks like he may be playing next, and there's just a timeout called by the Bobcats. We've got 2 minutes still left in this game, and
I think that's very strategic on Basha's part to sub in a new quarterback, bring in a fresh new player towards the end, possibly bring in some more points for the Bears.
Yeah, Basha has a lead right now, so they're giving Justin Wheaton some experience playing out on the field, seeing how he does under pressure. And we haven't seen much from him this season, so it'll be interesting to see how he's going to do. Right now, actually, let's see. Basha is out on the field. Justin Wheaton leading as their quarterback right now.
Yes, it'll be very interesting to see how these next 2 minutes and few seconds go for both teams. There is that snap. He passes it to number 6.
That was a good pass to number 6, but he gets tackled by 3 Bobcats. Number 6, Christian Espinoza, making some yards for Basha High School.
Yes, as I said before, towards the end of this game, we are starting to see more of players that we haven't heard of early in the game, which I think is actually very good, giving them some play time and allowing them to help out their teams.
Yeah, I think it'll really help strengthen them as a player and as a team, subbing in some new people that usually don't get to play as much, and trying to find out how people do under pressure, how they're going to play in a real game, except for different than at practice, you know?
Yes.
All right, looks like there may have been a penalty on the Bobcats. Yes, there was. So Basha moves up a few yards.
Good for Basha, but again, very bad for the Cienega Bobcats. Looks like they are back on that line of scrimmage.
All right, and
getting ready for the snap. There it
Justin
is.
Pass it to number 6 again, but easily gets thrown out of bounds. Number 6, Christian Espinoza. Yeah, looks like they may be a good duo, just not getting enough yardage right now.
Right now, this is Basha's second down, 10 to go on the 42-yard line, or 41-yard line, in fact. About 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this last half.
All right, Basha getting ready.
It looks like they're getting ready. There's that snap. Hands it off to what looks like number
29, I believe. Yes, 29 of Basha. Jet Campbell, another name we haven't heard tonight.
And I believe one other name we haven't heard. It seemed as though he was tackled by number 13, George Torres, on the Cienega Bobcats. And they're right back on that line. Hands off to 29 once again. But once again tackled quite easily.
Yeah, it doesn't get much yardage on that, or if not any. Second down, 10 to go, ball on the 30-yard. Oh, ball on 31-yard. Sorry, second down, 11 to go, ball on the 31-yard line with a minute left in this game.
Yeah, so at this point, I'm almost certain that this game is pretty one-sided. In my opinion, both teams played fairly well, but Basha in the end ended up coming out more on top, it seems.
Yeah, snaps to Justin Wheaton, passes to number 22. 22 runs right through, but gets tackled. Number 22 being Corbin Bloomquist. We've heard him a few times tonight.
Looks like we keep getting those big piles of Bobcats and Bears towards the end.
But it looks like there was a flag thrown, and not sure who it was on yet. Waiting to see.
Cienega can only hope that wasn't their penalty.
Personal foul, face mask against the Bobcats, gaining Basha Bears some yards.
Yeah, and with only a little bit more than 38 seconds, we may see some more points on Basha's side of the scoreboard before this is over with that extra yardage.
Yeah, it looks like that this could be the final few plays of the game. About 38 seconds left.
There's a snap,
pass
hands
it
off
to 29.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to run it,
but he's getting dragged back. And 27 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, 29, Jet Campbell for the Basha Bears, really trying to gain some yardage here. With just a little over 15 seconds left in this game.
Looks like they may be just letting the time run out. I'm not sure. Maybe trying to make one more play. All right, looks like they are. 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hands it off and tackled 2-1. And it's a game. Basha Bears ending with 42. Cienega Bobcats 23. Both teams played great tonight. Thank you for watching on Sports 360 AZ Live. And have a great night.
Yes, both teams showed a lot of promise early in the game. Both did very well countering each other throughout, but Basha proved to be just a little bit more effective in their strategies. Thank you so much for watching and supporting 360 Sports AZ.
Tune in next week for when Basha plays at Centennial High School home. And that's a wrap for the night. Basha Bears 42, Cienega Bobcats 23. Cienega showing they belong in Division I, playing pretty well compared to them. It's just their first game in Division I. I'm sure they'll get better, get more used to maybe the different divisions. And yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, I think despite the loss, though, jumping from Division II to I, that was a very successful game for Cienega, showing a lot of promise for the future. And yes, thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and have a great night.